Что, ебаные? Будем крутить эту хуйню? Выбор. Иди сложно. Херя. Блять, хуйня выпала. Херня. Блять, опять хуйня выпала. Херня. Блять, опять выпала. Он классненький. Надо Кинича выбить. Какой-то перс я выбрала. Где это перс? Вот перс. Вот она. Везде. И все. Сейчас будем выбивать эту сучку. Херня. Сейчас выбью. Кто это? Пошел нахуй. Ты. Пошел нахуй. Ты. Пошел нахуй. Охуел, я пока ничего не выпила. Одни четверки выпадают. Обещали 5 звездочную, одно говно говорит. Они предлагают, чтобы я крутила сегодня. Просто не выпадает. И что мне делать? Мне не выбила этого ублюдка. 20 дней осталось. Один ублюдок не выпадает. Так. Угу. Херня. Язык описания событий сейчас. Так, закрыто. Угу. Примерно под 70. Тестую его забег. Давайте поиграем, очень интересно. Гандонного не выбила. 30. Я потратила 40 с чем-то кружек. И этого гандона не выбила. А я так хочу. Кинич.
Я тоже. Мне еще нужно собрать свечки.
Ну что, Кинич? Это записывайте вот факторы. Все, запомнили? Смотрите, я Милли Крипер. Я хочу его по приколу. Хотите с мира собирать? Ничего, хоть плавать умеешь? А что это? Ебать, пиксель. Я поняла, Кинич. Во. Ну, конечно. Как по-вашему я туда поднимусь? Да насрать, честно. Теперь поймете, почему я этого мальчика хочу. Смотрите на этого мальчика. Херово дерется, да? Ебать. Это прям мое. Или как делать? Твою мать. Что за выбила? Короче, я получается попробую. Интересно. Все, кормить можно. Температуру померила, мне казалось, есть. Ладно. Крутим. Ёбичу. Тварь. Нахуй. Где Кинич? Сейчас. Кручение. Угу. Так. Сейчас. Магазин. Только. Сколько? Какой-то? Так, где можно еще заработать примерно? Если заработаем. Смотрите, какого призываем. Сяо, ты здесь? Как
When plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me, did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract.
Early this morning, when you knocked upon my door, and I say, hello, Satan, I believe it is time to go. Me and the devil walking side by side. Me and the devil walking side by side. And I'm gonna see my man until I get satisfied. See, you don't see why, and you dog me around. Say, don't see why people dog me around. It must be that old evil spirit so deep down in your ground. You may bury my body down by the highway side. You may bury my body down by the highway side. So my old evil spirit, Greyhound, bust that ride. So my old evil spirit, Greyhound, bust that ride.
That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tainarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?